Hey everyone, here we go again. Happy Thursday. Welcome to our virtual quiz night. Better get my quiz rounds ready to rock and roll, aren't I? So, see a few of you logged on already. So, thanks very much for coming on for another week. Just like I did last week, I'm going to turn the light on. I keep forgetting this. Much better. Oh, I got our first hello. Hi, Maria. Right, everyone, thank you so much for coming on and for giving me your time yet again on a Thursday night. I appreciate it, just like I'm sure you appreciate me coming on here to do a quiz for you. Very, very similar to last week. We're going to do, instead of 5 rounds last week, we're going to do a 6-round quiz this week. So 6 rounds. We're going to do 3 rounds in the first half of the quiz. Then we'll have our clap for carers, and then we'll do 3 rounds again straight afterwards. So 6 rounds this week. Got some messages coming. Can I just say, last week I read through all your comments, your posts on the feed after the quiz, and I missed so many shout outs because I just don't always, I don't see them as they come through necessarily. So huge hello to those that are coming on. We've got Shatner's Bassoon on as well. Hi Shatner's. Hey Amy, Linda, Alex today. So huge shout out to Chris for her birthday as well. Nikki, good to see you back. Karen, Dan and Clench, good stuff, and Graham. So thanks so much to all of you who have taken the time to come on tonight. Before we start the quiz, I'm going to do something that's going to mean very little to, nothing to some of you and a great deal to others. So tonight, Thursday night, our usual place would be the Lawford Arms for our quiz night. Tonight's quiz was going to be a bit of a special one. Tonight's quiz was going to be memorial quiz for a very close, very good friend of mine who died last year, Steve. So this tonight would have been a quiz in his memory. So I know a lot of you didn't know Steve, and this is a very random request from me, but please do. You must all have a nice glass of pint of something or a glass of wine. Do me a favour, raise your glasses for me before we start. And I just want to say, this one's for Steve. This is your quiz, buddy. Sorry, I can't be at the Lawford Arms doing it for you there. Cheers, mate. Okay, so evening, Chris. Is what everyone? Oh, loads famous fiver in the house. PJs are in. Good stuff. Good evening. There we go. This is nice. Oh, tubes are in as well. So, cheers, guys. Thanks for coming on. So, our 6 rounds tonight. Then, general trivia, science and nature, food and drink. Then we're going to have at the movies, history, and around the UK. So there we go. That's what our rounds are tonight. I have taken your comments on board. And I will do a slightly longer gap between questions tonight, which, bear with me, it feels like forever when you're in a quiet kitchen. I'll do my best. All right, so 20 points for each round, 2 points for each correct answer you can give me. All right, so there are 120 points up for grabs in this quiz tonight. Seeing your comments coming in. Hi, Carol, good to see you. Oh, hi from Swansea. Excellent. How you doing over there? All right, so here we go then. Get your piece of paper ready, get your family all on video call. This is our first round, general trivia, and this is question 1. Which band had a #1 in 2007 with the song Ruby? Which band had a #1 in 2007 with the song Ruby? Remember, don't put any answers in the feed. Put your scores in there at some point, but no answers. Puffed are in. How you doing, Puffed? Oh, nice. And Quizzle my schnizzle here as well. Good stuff. Number 2. Was that long enough? I think that was long enough. We'll go with it. Number 2. What is the name of the official anthem of the USA? What is the name of the official anthem of the USA? No idea have arrived as well. Good to see you, Johnny. All right, number 3. This one's for the kids. I know we've got a lot of kids taking part, so a nice easy one so the kids can answer something. Number 3. What is a chipolata? What is a chipolata? Don't think that's too easy. That's for the kids. Oh, I've got Quizzle, but no schnizzle. Simple Minds are in as well. See, I'm keeping an eye on the feed tonight. All right, number 4. Which former dictator of Cambodia died in 1998? Which former dictator of Cambodia died in 1998? Hi, Faye. I've missed all of you guys. I can't wait to get back in the pubs and see you all again. Is that long enough? So I'll count to 15 between questions. How about that? Number 5. Which musical featured the song Hopelessly Devoted to You? Which musical featured the song Hopelessly Devoted to You? And at the City, Mr. England, you're correct. Can't wait to get back up to watch the Sky Blues win the league. Number 6. Which flying mammals use echolocation to find food? Which flying mammals use echolocation to find food? now, Carol Sewell. No need to be little having digs about my Sky Blues. And you know we're winning the league. You know it. Unless Karen Brady carries on crying like a baby and gets everything cancelled. You know I'm talking sense, Miss West Ham fan. Number 7. Which motorway links London and Cambridge? Which motorway links London and Cambridge? A little comment in there from Maria. Ha, Cov City can't win anything. Coming from a Villa fan, you wait till next season when we do win something twice. 6 points against the Villa. Can't wait. Number 8. Little 80s pots question for you. Number 8. Too Shy was an 80s top 5 hit for who? Too Shy was an 80s top 5 hit for who? Too shy. Hush, hush, how do I? Hi, Alex. I'm not reading the other bit, Linda, but hi, Alex. Good to see you, man. Number 9. Eggs Benedict traditionally consists of a muffin, a poached egg, either ham or bacon, and which type of sauce? Eggs Benedict traditionally consists of a muffin, a poached egg, either ham or bacon, and which type of sauce? Huge hello to Isabel. Put a little monkey face on there. How you doing, Izzy? There's loads of comments coming through. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm not going to sing anymore, Claire, don't worry. Number 10, in which fictional London borough is EastEnders set? In which fictional London borough is EastEnders set? Quizzle my schnizzle. How about they're there? They're paying separately. We've got Quizzle on one hand and Schnizzle on the other. All right, good. Was that enough time between questions? I think we've got that about timed right this time round. So hopefully that was enough. All right, so there you go. So 2 points for every correct answer. We'll give you the answers, or I'll give you the answers, the collective we, after round 3. That should take us just up in time to our clap for carers, which, by the way, I had some comments about that last week. Apparently it sounded naughty. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so that was our first round done and dusted, general trivia. Our second round is science and nature. So a little bit more niche, this one. Interesting to see how you get on with this. All right, here we go then. This is science and nature, round 2, and this is question 1. Which element has the chemical symbol Zn? Which element has the chemical symbol Zn? Oh, thanks, Faye. Dexter is watching this. So Dexter, Faye's daughter Lauren is wishing you a happy Easter. Number 2, what are commonly referred to as shooting stars? What are commonly referred to as shooting stars? So what I mean about a cat, you're all chatting to each other, but it's really quiet here. Shh. Number 3, which organ of the human body does hepatitis affect? Which organ of the human body does hepatitis affect? Thanks, Claire. I'll put some canned laughter in for next week. That'd be great. Number 4, what is pathophobia the fear of? Is it illness, lying, or memory loss? What is pathophobia the fear of? Illness, lying, or memory loss? Patho, P-A-T-H-O. You can spell phobia. Long enough. Let's go with it. Number 5, what is the young of a deer called? What is the young of a deer called? Number 6, what metal is also known as quicksilver? What metal is also known as quicksilver? Number 7. Is that long enough? Yeah. Number 7. What acid is extracted from the juice of lemons, oranges, limes, and grapefruit? What acid is extracted from the juice of lemons, oranges, limes, and grapefruit? Got a maths question for you now. Number 8. In mathematics, what does the letter L stand for in the abbreviation LCD? In mathematics, what does the letter L stand for in the abbreviation LCD? The young of a deer is called Bambi, is it, Maria? Yeah. Very good. If you're just joining us, I am talking. I'm not just sat in silence, I promise. Number 9, what is the largest land mammal in the world? What is the largest land mammal in the world? No, not in LCD like screens, Claire. LCD is in mathematics. LCD does stand for something. I'll tell you in about 10 minutes. And number 10, what name is given to a female horse aged 4 or under? What name is given to a female horse aged 4 or under? That's quite easy, that one. What do you think? All right, are we good for round 3? Is that enough time for you to finish off round 2? I think it is. That's plenty of time. So pop your answers to one side. We'll mark those up very shortly. Remember, don't cheat. What's the point in cheating? There's no prizes. We're doing it for fun. Not that we don't do it for fun in the pubs. We do. I'll just give you prizes. What were the options for pathophobia? They were illness, lying, or memory loss. Oh, you got me on that one, Johnny, you bastard. All right, so here we go. Food and drink is our third round. Look, don't pretend you didn't do that on purpose. I know what you did. All right, here we go then. Food and drink. This is round 3. This is question 1. If you were drinking a Kir Royale, what 2 ingredients, liquid ingredients, would you have in your cocktail? If you were drinking a Kir Royale, what 2 liquid ingredients would you have in your cocktail? Shatner's pursuing quiz for honour. You have a lot of honour this year, Shatner's. It's like we've had to have a coronavirus to rein you in a little bit. That can't be the first one you've got right, is he? It can't be. Number 2, what is halloumi a type of? That's one for the kids. What is halloumi a type of? Number 3, what type of meat is used to make traditional Wiener Schnitzel? What type of meat is used to make traditional Wiener Schnitzel? Wiener Schnitzel, it's a good word. Okay, number 4. What name is given to ice cream that is chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry and is layered side by side? What name is given to ice cream that is chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry and is layered side by side? So I'm just reading some comments. I'm not just sitting here laughing at myself. Number 5. What colour wine would you be drinking if you were drinking Merlot? What colour wine would you be drinking if you were drinking Merlot? Before I forget, huge thank you to those that donated to the air ambulance appeal last week. It is still live. If anyone didn't donate and want to donate this week, you can. The link is it's still on the subject header of this live quiz. I don't know how much money was made from your donations, but I know a lot of you donated, so I'm sure they're appreciative of that. Thank you. Anyway, on to number 6. And number 6, Peach Melba is named after a famous what? Peach Melba is named after a famous what? Amy Salmon saying she doesn't like wine. Don't know who Amy Salmon is. I know an Amy Lewis. It's a much nicer name. Number 7. If you were to order a Kopparberg in a bar, what type of drink would you receive? That's when they're open. If you were to order a Kopparberg in a bar, what type of drink would you receive? Not a fan of that one then. Quizzle. Number 9. No, number 8. Let's do 8 first. Number 8. What pizza topping would be missing on a pizza Bianca? What pizza topping would be missing on a pizza Bianca? Number 9, UK eggs are usually stamped with a picture of which animal? UK eggs are usually stamped with a picture of which animal? I just got a comment say there's £4,477 at the moment on the air ambulance appeal. Now, I don't think you guys gave all of that, but I know you gave a fair bit, so thank you. And number 10, our final one before I give you some answers. Which cheese features in most Greek salads? Which cheese features in most Greek salads? Someone said, can I repeat number 8? I froze. Yeah, number 8 was what pizza topping would be missing on a pizza Bianca? Bianca. Right, so there we go. What's the time? So I think if I rattle through some answers, that's taken us right up to our 8 o'clock clap for carers, which is working quite well. All right, so there you go. There's your food and drink. So what I'm going to do now then, before we take a few minutes to go and clap the carers and pour ourselves another drink, I'm going to run through the answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3. Remember, 2 points for a right answer, so you got 20 points up for grabs on each of those 3 rounds. All right, so here we go. This then was number 1 of general trivia. Which band had a number 1 in 2007 with the song Ruby? That was Kaiser Chiefs. Give you time to mark them up. Number 2, what is the name of the official anthem of the USA? The Star Spangled Banner. Please tell me no one got this next one wrong. Number 3, what is a chipolata? It's a sausage. Little one. Number 4, which former dictator of Cambodia died in 1998? Pol Pot. Pol Pot. 5, which musical featured the song Hopelessly Devoted to You? Grease. Number 6, which flying mammals use echolocation to find food? Bats. I should try and stay away from China. Number 7, which motorway links London and Cambridge? That's the M11. Number 8, Too Shy was an 80s top 5 hit for who? Kajagoogoo. 9, Eggs Benedict traditionally consists of a muffin, a poached egg, either ham or bacon, and which type of sauce? Hollandaise. And 10, in which fictional London borough is EastEnders set? Walford. There you go. Tally up your scores out of 20. And I'm going to give you the answers now to round 2, which was science and nature. So here we go. Number 1, which element has the chemical symbol Zn? Zinc. 20 points for puff. Well done. Puff. Number 2, what is commonly referred to as a shooting star? That's a meteor or meteorite. Number 3, which organ of the human body does hepatitis affect? The liver. That's 3 teams in a row got 4 marks on that round. Well done, guys. Keep your comments coming. Number 4, what is pathophobia the fear of? Illness, lying, or memory loss? It's illness. 5, what is the young of a deer called? A fawn. Number 6, what metal is also known as quicksilver? Mercury. Number 7, what acid is extracted from the juice of lemons, oranges, limes, and grapefruit? Citric. Excellent scores coming through, guys. 20 for Mr. Norban, 20 for Shattlers. Well done. Number 8, in mathematics, what does the L stand for in the abbreviation LCD? Lowest common denominator. Easy for me to say. Number 9, what is the largest land mammal in the world? That's an elephant. And 10, what name is given to a female horse aged 4 or under? A filly. Well done. So many of you got full marks on that. Well done. Amy's doing it by her own. Where's your other half? Where's he gone? All right, so round 3 then was food and drink. Going to time this pretty well, I think. We'll take a little break after this one. Here we go then. Food and drink number 1. If you were drinking a Kir Royale, what 2 liquid ingredients would you have in your cocktail? You'd have champagne and you'd have creme de cassis or blackcurrant liqueur. And then you'd have a little sugar cube, brown sugar cube dropped in the bottom. Number 2, what is halloumi, a type of cheese? Number 3, what type of meat is used to make traditional Wiener Schnitzel? Veal. Great scores, guys. Well done. Colleen, on your own. Where's Steve? Number 4, what name is given to ice cream that is chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry and is layered side by side? Neapolitan. 5, what colour wine would you be drinking if you were drinking Merlot? That's red. 6, Peach Melba is named after a famous what? An opera singer. Number 7, if you were to order a Kopparberg in a bar, what type of drink would you receive? Cider. Number 8, what pizza topping would be missing on a pizza Bianca? That's tomato sauce. Bianca means white. Number 9, UK eggs are traditionally stamped with a picture of which animal? A lion. And 10, which cheese features in most Greek salads? Feta cheese. All right, so I'm seeing your scores come through to round 2 now. Some really good scores again, 20, 16, 18. So some high scores. What we do now is 3 minutes to 8, almost 2 minutes to 8. So people will be on the streets in a second, banging their pots and pans, clapping, and giving a huge, well-deserved round of applause to our frontline staff. So what we're going to do, Carol, 60 out of 60. You are flying, girl, flying. I think we'll cancel the whole thing so you can't win, just like Karen Brady would like to do. All right, so we're going to take a 5-minute break now. Get yourselves a drink. Please go outside. Give our carers a huge, well-deserved round of applause. I'll be back in here just after 8 o'clock, about 3 minutes past 8, there and thereabouts, where we'll pick up with round 4 at the movies. We're bang on time at the minute. It's worked quite well. So get yourselves a drinks, folks. Go and applaud the carers. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. Stick around. You are going to see a live feed of an empty kitchen, and I'll be back soon enough. Cheers, guys. See you in about 6 or 7 minutes. Can't have a quiz without a Guinness. All right, guys and girls, I'm just reading over your scores now. I've come back. So, thank you, everyone who just went outside and did that. I don't know about whereabouts all of you are, but around here, it was a little bit quieter than it was last week. Still good, still emotional. There were some fireworks as well. Some fireworks. This is put as fireworks. I heard fireworks too. So a few fireworks, but not as much clapping tonight. But still very emotional, and still a big well done to those that went out, because it is very deserved. All right, so guys and girls, we're going to go straight into our final 3 rounds now. Then our fourth round, should I say, tonight. Gaz, 49 out of 60, better than last week, mate. Our fourth round tonight then is at the movies. So we had a movie round last week, but we had a lot of high scores on the movie round, so I thought I'd throw another one in for you again. All right, so here we go then. Hopefully you're all back. This is round 4 at the movies, and this is question 1. What is the name of Simba's father in The Lion King? What is the name of Simba's father in The Lion King? A few people saying it was busier where they were, and a lot of people saying it was a lot quieter. Holton was quieter, Kilsby was quieter. Shame. Number 2, which character is played by Roy Scheider in the movie Jaws? Which character is played by Roy Scheider in the movie Jaws? Little message saying apparently Rugby Cement has lit the chimney blue for the NHS. That's a great touch. Well done, Rugby Cement. You might have given me asthma, but I'll forgive you because you've just done that. All right, number 3. Who won a Best Actor Oscar for the movie Wall Street? Who won a Best Actor Oscar for the movie Wall Street? Number 4. How many times was James Bond played by Timothy Dalton? How many times was James Bond played by Timothy Dalton? If I don't see a comment from you on that one, Gaz, in a minute, I'll be disappointed. Gaz was hounding me for a James Bond question. Number 5. Which actor becomes the caretaker of the Overlook Hotel in the 1980 movie The Shining? Which actor becomes the caretaker of the Overlook Hotel in the 1980 movie The Shining? Seems to be a fair few people who've tuned in for the second half and for the first. So to anyone that knew that's arrived, thank you very much for coming along, tuning in. Let me know if you've just arrived. That's just jumped up quite a lot. Number 6, this is one for the kids and possibly my sister. Number 6, in which 1986 film would you find The Bog of Eternal Stench? In which 1986 film would you find The Bog of Eternal Stench? Great film. There, is that long enough? Number 7, in which series of films does Tom Cruise play the character Ethan Hunt? In which series of films does Tom Cruise play the character Ethan Hunt? All right, Gaz, don't show off with your Bond knowledge. I'll give you a harder one next time. Johnny, you don't like number 6? That's amazing. Number 8, what is the name of the donkey in Shrek? What is the name of the donkey in Shrek? Number 9, in which 2019 film does Will Smith play a blue genie? In which 2019 film does Will Smith play a blue genie? And number 10, which 1975 film earned Jack Nicholson his first Best Actor Oscar? Mark Worthington, could you please stop writing the answers in the comments box? I'll be very grateful. Thank you. Which 1975 film earned Jack Nicholson his first Best Actor Oscar? Mark, write down your answers. I'll give them out at the end, and that way you can see how you've got on, but don't write them in the feed, please. Thanks. All right, so there we go. That's your movie round done. We've got 2 rounds left then. The first, if I expect to drop off in numbers at any point, it's going to be this one. We've got a history round now. I know you're all big fans of history. Natty asking, what was question 3? It was who won a Best Actor Oscar for the movie Wall Street. Wall, W-A-L-L. Good film. All right, so we're going to test out your history skills, and then we're going to go around the UK for the last round. All right, guys and girls, here we go. History round 5. Number 1, which country did Germany invade without a declaration of war to begin World War II? Which country did Germany invade without a declaration of war to begin World War II? Oh, I've got one champagne girl in the house tonight. That's nice. Where's the rest of them, Janet? Or are you all separate? You might be separate. Number 2, who was British Prime Minister immediately after John Major? Who was British Prime Minister immediately after John Major? Number 3, introduced to England in 1840. What was the penny black? Introduced to England in 1840. What was the penny black? Number 4, in 1971, Amin led a military coup in which country? In 1971, Amin led a military coup in which country? I watched a documentary about him once, and I can't help but thinking he looks a lot like Forrest Whitaker, a lot like him. They even had the same lazy eye and everything. Bit of a doppelganger. Viewing numbers have gone up for history. Never thought I'd say that. Paul Lewis, keep the comments polite, please. I used to call you a bellend all the time. It's quite funny. Number 5, which civil rights activist was killed on the 4th of April, 1968? Which civil rights activist was killed on the 4th of April, 1968? Number 6, in what year did Adolf Hitler commit suicide? In what year did Adolf Hitler commit suicide? Number 7, what happened in 1847 that is sometimes referred to as Black 47? What happened in 1847 that is sometimes referred to as Black 47? Well, 217 of you in. So, guys, seriously, I'm chuffed with the amount of people that's tuning into this. It's making the time put into it really worthwhile, and I'm so glad you're doing this. Number 8, which British monarch was on the throne at the beginning of the 20th century? Which British monarch was on the throne at the beginning of the 20th century? Number 9, who did Bill Clinton defeat when he became president? Who did Bill Clinton defeat when he became president? And number 10, which leader famously said, "We shall fight them on the beaches"? Which leader famously said, "We shall fight them on the beaches"? And for Alexia, who I know is watching right now, he was British, not American, just so you know. All right, there you go then, boys and girls. That's that round done. So we've got one round left, which is around the UK, which reminds me, a huge hello to our viewer in Buenos Aires. Good luck with this round. Hopefully, you know your UK geography. So this is our final round then, folks, and then we're going to go on and do the answers to those last 3 rounds. So around the UK, this is round 6. This is question 1. After the Lake District, what is England's largest national park? After the Lake District, what is England's largest national park? Right, folks, very quickly while you're doing that, Pete Nicola has just popped on to say he was still out clapping and missed the first 3 of the first round. So I'm going to do them real quick, just for you, Pete. At the movies, number 1, what was the name of Simba's father in The Lion King? Number 2, which character is played by Roy Scheider in the movie Jaws? And 3 was who won a Best Actor Oscar for the movie Wall Street? There were those rounds, the questions you missed, mate. All right, number 2. What is separated from mainland Wales by the Menai Straits? What is separated from mainland Wales by the Menai Straits? You're welcome, Pete. Number 3. In which British city would you find Arthur's seat? In which British city would you find Arthur's seat? Number 4, what is the oldest university in Britain? What is the oldest university in Britain? Number 5, in which London park would you find London Zoo? In which London park would you find London Zoo? $238 if you want to know. It's awesome. Thanks. Number 6, which of the Channel Islands is renowned for not having any cars? Which of the Channel Islands is renowned for not having any cars? Number 7, Fort William is in which country? Fort William is in which country? Oh, I've just had a like on there. Thanks. Getting into this YouTube channel thing. Still shutting it down when I get back in the pubs though. Which I reckon will be for mid-June. Just throwing it out there. Number 8, Crewe is in which English county? Crewe is in which English county? A lot of you have probably been there just because you changed trains, I expect. The other Champagne Girls are playing at home. Well, hi, other Champagne Girls. 4 likes now. It's like, listen, thanks, guys. A little Champagne Girl battle. I like it. All right, number 9. Which tunnel is a major link on the M25? Which tunnel is a major link on the M25? And our final question of this week's quiz, this one, number 10. Which is further north, Lincoln or Leeds? Which is further north, Lincoln or Leeds? Nice, easy one to finish on that, wasn't it? Can you do a Millennium pub quiz one day? These questions are hard. I will do. I will. But you'll be offended by all the questions. That's my problem. All right. So I'm going to give you the answers in just a minute to those last 3 rounds. Then just a reminder, folks, we do this every single week up until we're back in the pubs. I've written next week's already. That's done. Good to go. Please do share the word, share the channel out to as many people as you can. I just want to give people a bit of fun, something to do on a Thursday night to break up the week a little bit. So please do Please do share this out. I'm being asked for number 6 by Maria. Number 6, what was that? Which of the Channel Islands is renowned for not having any cars? Venice isn't a Channel Island, just so you know, Maria. All right, so round 4 then, at the movies. Let's give you the answers to that. All right, so at the movies, this was number 1. What is the name of Simba's father in The Lion King? Mufasa. Number 2, which character is played by Roy Scheider in the movie Jaws? Brody, Chief Brody. Martin Brody. Number 3, who won a Best Actor Oscar for the movie Wall Street? Michael Douglas. Number 4, how many times was James Bond played by Timothy Dalton? 2, The Living Daylights and License to Kill, 1987 and 1989, unless Gaz is going to correct me and tell me otherwise. Number 5, which actor becomes the caretaker of the Overlook Hotel in the 1980 movie The Shining? Jack Nicholson. Number 6, in which 1986 film would you find the Bog of Eternal Stench? Labyrinth. You remind me of The Babe. So I don't see someone pop up with What Babe in a minute, I'll be disappointed. Number 7, in which series of films does Tom Cruise play the character Ethan Hunt? That's Mission Impossible. Number 8, what is the name of the donkey in Shrek? Donkey. 9, in which 2019 film does Will Smith play a blue genie? Aladdin. And 10, which 1975 film earned Jack Nicholson his first Best Actor Oscar? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Your mother's an aardvark. Good work, Johnny. All right, so history was our 5th round. So here we go then. Number 1, which country did Germany invade without a declaration of war to begin World War II? Poland. Remember, folks, 2 points for a right answer. Number 2, who was British Prime Minister immediately after John Major? That was Tony Blair. 3, introduced to England in 1840, what was the penny black? A stamp. 4, in 1971, Idi Amin led a military coup in which country? Uganda. By the way, for the comments, there was a comment. I did know that was Forrest Whitaker in the film. I was just trying to be funny. But thank you for letting me know he was playing him in a film. Number 5, which civil rights activist was killed on the 4th of April 1968? Martin Luther King. Number 6, in what year did Adolf Hitler commit suicide? That was in 1945. 7, what happened in 1847 that is sometimes referred to as Black 47, the potato famine in Ireland? A few of you have got You Remind Me of the Babe stuck in your head. I don't apologise for that. Number 8, which British monarch was on the throne at the beginning of the 20th century? Queen Victoria. Number 9, who did Bill Clinton defeat when he first became president? That was George Bush Sr. What was the answer for number 1? It froze. Which country did Germany invade? That was Poland. And number 10, which leader famously said we should fight them on the beaches? Slip of the tongue. On the beaches. Winston Churchill. All right, so last round was around the UK. I expect you're going to do pretty well on this. I think you'll all do all right. So number 1 then, after the Lake District, what is England's largest national park? The Yorkshire Dales. Number 2, what is separated from mainland Wales by the Menai Straits? Anglesey. Some good scores coming in there, guys. Number 3, in which British city would you find Arthur's Seat? Edinburgh. Number 4, what is the oldest university in Britain? Oxford. Dance, magic, dance. Great song, isn't it? Number 5, in which London park would you find London Zoo? Regent's Park. Number 6, which of the Channel Islands is renowned for not having any cars? Sark. Number 7, Fort William is in which country? That's in Scotland. 8, Crewe is in which English county? Cheshire. Number 9, which tunnel is a major link on the M25? That's Dartford Tunnel. And 10, which is further north, Lincoln or Leeds? Leeds. All right, guys and girls, so there you go. 6 rounds, 120 points up for grabs. High scores coming in for round 5. Your scores will start coming in, I expect, in a moment for round 6. We've got a lot of 16s, 18s, or 14 there. You say, ouch, like it's a bad thing. That's not too bad at all. All right, so what I want you to do is just tally up your scores, see how you've got on, put a little comment in the chat box or in the comments box on the bottom of this video. Let me know how you've done. Finished on a high 20. Well done, Mr. Norburn. But yeah, put your scores in. Let me know how you've got on. Please do, if you've enjoyed this tonight, please do share the word. I will be back here next Thursday night. I'll also come on Sundays and on Tuesdays. I'll pre-record something, pop it on. There'll be a round, one round on a Sunday, one on a Tuesday, just for you to take part in, just to have a little go at, just a 5-minute round. And then we're back live every Thursday night. But can I just say a huge thank you then to all of you who came on. Keep your scores posted. 106 out of 120 for Carol, 104 for No Idea. Some good scores coming through. Lovely to be in your living rooms tonight. I'll be back in there same time next Thursday night. Share the word, tune in. If you can leave a donation for the air ambulance, if you didn't last week and want to do so this week, please do. And I'll see you all in a week's time. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of the week. Stay safe. Please stay in your homes. Don't go out over Easter. And I don't think the Easter Bunny is a key worker. Sorry, kids. All right, everyone, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.